8 Most Chilling Discoveries Made in Brazil. Brazil is one of the world's most multicultural and ethnically diverse nations, due to over a century of mass immigration from around the world. Brazil is the one of tourist spots preferred by from all around the world. Its Amazon basin includes a vast tropical forest, home to diverse wildlife, a variety of ecological systems, and extensive natural resources spanning numerous protected habitats. Here are the 8 most discoveries from Brazil. Number 1. Snake Island is an island off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean. It is administered as part of the municipality of Itanham in the state of São Paulo. The island is small in size, only 43 hectares, 106 acres, and has a temperate climate. The island's terrain varies considerably, ranging from bare rock to rainforest. The island is the only home of the critically endangered, venomous Bothrops insularis, golden lancehead pit viper, which has a diet of birds. The snakes became trapped on the island when rising sea levels covered up the land that connected it to the mainland. The ensuing selection pressure allowed the snakes to adapt to their new environment, increasing rapidly in population and rendering the island dangerous to public visitation. Quiamada Grande is closed to the public in order to protect both people and the snake population. Access is only available to the Brazilian Navy and selected researchers vetted by the Chico Mendes Institute for Biodiversity Conservation, the Brazilian Federal Conservation Union. Number 2. Giant centipede is a centipede in the genus Scolopendra. It is the largest centipede species in the world, with a length exceeding 30 centimeters 12 in. It is found in various places throughout South America and the Caribbean, where it preys on a wide variety of animals, including other sizable arthropods, amphibians, mammals and reptiles. It is naturally found in northern South America. Countries from which verified museum specimens have been collected include Aruba, Brazil, Curaçao, Colombia, Venezuela, including Margarita Island, and Trinidad. It is a carnivore that feeds on any other animal it can overpower and kill. It is capable of overpowering not only other invertebrates such as large insects, spiders, millipedes, scorpions, and even tarantulas, but also small vertebrates including small lizards, frogs, up to 95 mm long, snakes, up to 25 cm long, sparrow-sized birds, mice, and bats. Number 3. Giant tunnels. There are hundreds of them in certain regions of Brazil and Argentina, some so large you could stand up in them. At first, you might suspect these were simple caves, but caves are formed by water-dissolving rock. These tunnels are different. Up and down the walls, you can see marks that were clearly made by something with enormous claws. According to geologist Heinrich Frank, these unusual tunnels aren't much like normal caves at all. The tunnels are long, have a circular section, are sinuous and, of course, can show claw marks on the roof and the lateral walls. What's more, you will find them in rocks that can't be dissolved, like altered granitic rocks, sandstones and so on. Frank is a geologist at the Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul, and part of a team of Brazilian scientists who recently published a new study identifying and classifying the incredible features of these massive burrows. There were plenty of massive mammals living during the Ice Age, more than 10,000 years ago, but most of them mastodons, saber-toothed cats, the sauter rhino-like Toxodon weren't equipped for digging. The identities of the diggers may indeed be revealed, but there are plenty of other mysteries surrounding the paleoburrows. It's unknown, for example, why they're so common around southern Brazil but not farther north, or exactly how old they are, though they must be at least 10,000 years old since that's when those Ice Age giants. Number 4. Amazonian Stonehenge, Amazon Stonehenge consisting of 127 blocks of granite, each up to 4 meters tall, standing upright in a circle measuring over 30 meters in diameter at the bank of the Rio Grande River on a hilltop. Archaeologists believe that this site was built by indigenous peoples for astronomical, ceremonial, or burial purposes, and likely a combination. The function of this megalithic site is unknown, much like other sites such as Stonehenge, a much older site in Great Britain. The first reports of the Rio Grande site are from naturalist Emilio Goeldi in the late 19th century. Locals have called the site Tropical Stonehenge for some time. In 2005, archaeologists began excavation of the site after it was reported by a geologist during a socioeconomic study. Though the stones have not been submitted to dating techniques, carbon dating of pottery sherds has placed the site at 500 to 2000 years old. The sun shines directly through this hole onto another rock for an extended amount of time, supporting the idea that Amazon Stonehenge was used as an astronomical site. Apart from the circular hole, the granite stones that make up Amazon Stonehenge appear irregularly shaped. Whether this irregularity reflects primitive mining technology or holds clues regarding potential uses of the site has not yet been determined. Number 5. Bahia Horned Beast. Bahia Horned Beast. This photograph was supposedly taken by an American girl in Brazil. She was 15 years old when this photo was taken back in 2007. To her surprise, she couldn't understand at first what this thing was. This humanoid-type figure looks to have an exposed skull-like face, with devil-type horns protruding from on top of its head. Often devils are portrayed as having horns on their head. This is a sign of demonic physicality. While this thing may well be a demon of some sort, it could be something else. In Greek mythology culture, what are known as satyrs are goat-type men having long ears, tails, legs and horns comparable to a goat animal. The Romans also portrayed the satyr rather distinctively, in both carvings and drawings. If this some kind of offshoot of a satyr or possibly related to the satyr creature, then it certainly is different by its appearance. It looks like it is carrying something in its arms. Speculation is this is some kind of offspring or a weapon of some sort. Other than this being a prank, one can wonder why this thing was here and where it was going. The 15-year-old girl is pretty brave to have snapped this photo from afar. We can assume that this creature didn't see her as it was passing through the area. Number 6. UFO Incident. The Varginha UFO incident involves a series of events in 1996 when various citizens of Varginha, Brazil reported seeing one or more strange creatures and at least one UFO sighting. The stories were hyped in the media as being due to one or more extraterrestrial beings that, some claimed, were later captured by the Brazilian military. Such reports were first broadcast on the Sunday TV show Fantástico of Rede Globo and garnered media coverage worldwide, including an article in the Wall Street Journal. It is one of the most well-known cases in Brazilian ufology. The Brazilian government officially denied any claims of being involved, even as conspiracy theorists claim otherwise. The lack of evidence for this incident is noted even by otherwise credulous ufologists. For example, Kevin D. Randall noted that there is a lack of physical evidence supporting the case, and adds, "In fact, we have been unable to verify much of anything." According to media reports, a creature was first sighted by three women ranging from 14 to 22 years old, sisters Liliane and Valquiria Fatima Silva, and their friend Katia Andrade Xavier during intense rain and strong winds. They allegedly saw the creature in the afternoon of January 20, 1996. A biped about 1.6 meters, 5 feet, with a large head and very thin body, with V-shaped feet, brown skin, and large red eyes. It seemed to be wobbly or unsteady, and the girls assumed it was injured or sick. Number 7. The Mapping Gore. In Brazilian folklore, the Mapping Gore or Mapingari, also called the Jumma, is a monstrous entity said to live in the Amazon rainforest. Depictions of the Mapping Gore vary. Sometimes it is described as a hairy humanoid cyclops. Other people claim that it is based on a cultural memory of the giant ground sloth, a long-extinct animal that it is said to resemble. The creature is often said to have a gaping mouth on its abdomen.